Parts of Erie, parts of Monroe, parts of Onondaga will go to yellow zones.
That was the governor today. Good afternoon. I'm Christy Casciano. Thanks so much for joining us first at 4. With a rising number of COVID-19 cases, Governor Andrew Cuomo announcing today, as you just heard, parts of Onondaga County are now under a precautionary yellow zone. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan is at the On Center. He's going to explain all of this to us. The county executive, Ryan McMahon, just wrapped up a briefing. Andrew, explain what that means and how the restrictions will affect things like local schools.
Well, Christy, we have the map right here. This was just released by the county executive's office in the last hour. Let me read for you the towns and villages affected by the yellow zone. It includes the city of Syracuse, the towns of Clay, Salina, and Lysander, the village of Solvay, and the village of East Syracuse. Those locations in the yellow zone will have the following new restrictions put in place. Businesses can remain open. Restaurants and bars, though, have to close at midnight and only allow 4 people to a table. Schools can remain open, but there is an increased testing requirement for people in the school community. Gatherings, which had been limited to 50 people, have now been reduced to a maximum of 25 people. And all houses of religion, worship, services can have a maximum capacity of 50%. Now, within these yellow zone communities are school districts that need to meet new testing requirements in order to stay in person. Those school districts are the city of Syracuse Central School District, East Syracuse Manoa, Solvay, Lyncourt, Baldwinsville, Liverpool, the buildings of the North Syracuse School District in the 13090 zip code only, all private schools within these communities, and charter schools in these communities. Now, those school districts have the new requirement of 20% of the school district community needing to be tested within a week from this coming Wednesday. So it's now a weekly requirement to test 20% of the schools. I asked the county executive how that's going to happen.
It's not like tomorrow it's going to go remote, right? I think throughout the rest of the week, even if the decision's to go remote, I think the districts will probably make that decision next week. But I think we have, certainly there will probably be some communication out to parents. I'm sure there will be some sort of survey saying who will participate, so the districts know how many kids they have to see if it's feasible to meet that 20 number with staff and kids. And then if it's feasible, then it's game time. We figure out a way to get it done, and we get it done.
So to reiterate what parents need to know tonight, it doesn't sound like there are any imminent changes to students and the way they learn. But over the next few days into the next few weeks, there will be communications about interest in testing and then likely plans to test students. The county executive urges these families that participating in testing is the only way that they will be able to hit the required amount and keep schools open in person in these communities. Now, the good update is there's no community close to the next level, which is orange, which comes with more restrictions, but there are 2 areas, the town of Manlius and the town of Cicero, which are nearing this yellow zone. So they're given a pre-warning of this pre-warning that they need to start being careful more than usual because of how close they are to yellow zones. So we will continue to keep you posted. All of this is on localsyr.com. I realize it's a lot to take in.